So there's a shooting, there's a killing up there by Winnemucca. There's a shooting. An investigation's underway after two men shot each other in an altercation in Winnemucca. It said that they shot each other with one bullet, and one person lived and the other one didn't. And it seems like the way that the article is written, which they tell us no details at all, but it does seem like the owner of the property had to shoot the other person. They both shot at each other, and the owner of the property was able to shoot the person that came onto his property. So they said around 9 p.m. on Sunday, Jackson Creek Ranch, Humboldt County Sheriff's Office said two men identified as Will Delong and Rayvn Fairchild. Deputies say they fired one shot at each other, killing Fairchild, while Delong was eventually flown by air ambulance to Reno. So Rayvn Fairchild is going to walk on to Will Delong, or drive onto Will Delong's property. They're going to have this exchange of one shot apiece, and Fairchild's going to get shot and killed. Now they're going to, the reason why the article said that he's a five-generation rancher. And that's it. That's the only thing we know between these two guys. One guy drives up onto the other guy's property, they fire one shot at each other, and this other guy was part of 5 generations. So even if he was the first shooter, he initiated the shot, and the other guy's just defending himself. All right, who gives a damn? I would like to know the circumstances. I would like to know what actually happened, what precipitated. Like I said, it seems like he's on the right side. But if the guy was just coming up because he's Jehovah's Witness, and the guy says, you better get the hell out of here, and he's like, okay, I'll leave, sir. And then he pulls the gun out. I said, you better get out there now. And then the other guy pulls, and then they both shoot. Well, then I'm on the side of the Jehovah's Witness. The Washoe County Medical Examiner's Office is conducting the autopsy related to Fairchild's death. At this time, it's believed that neither Delong nor Fairchild were known to each other. The Humboldt County Sheriff's Office says the investigation is ongoing. If you have any information, call them 775-623-6419. That's from 2news.com. And you had only 4 articles. So Winnemucca, Nevada, that's in northern part of Nevada, right? So it's like 5-hour drive away from, it's actually closer to Oregon or California. It's like a 5-hour drive away from Las Vegas, 3-hour drive from Carson City, so maybe 2-hour drive from Reno, but you have to go through that hot-ass desert. Nobody, unless it's through traffic, they rarely go. They might go down to Reno, but Reno isn't going to go up to Winnemucca. An altercation at a home in Winnemucca turned deadly, and 2 men exchanged gunfire, resulting in one man's death and another left seriously hurt, according to the Humboldt County Sheriff's Office. The incident happened around 9 p.m. on October 6, 8290 Jackson Creek Road. So this is actually, it's a week old. It's 7 days old. The homeowner, Will Delong, and another man, Rayvn Fairchild, were involved in a struggle that escalated to both men firing a single round at each other. How would you know how many rounds they shot at each other? Were there any other witnesses? Because if it's just these 2 men, then the only report that we have is the man that lived, right? So when they say winners write the history books, this is why. The dead man don't tell tales. He don't tell the truth. The dead man don't say a damn word. Humboldt County Sheriff's deputies responded to the scene where Delong received medical treatment from Humboldt General Emergency Medical Services. He was transported via air ambulance to Reno. Fairchild was found shot to death near a vehicle in front of the residence. The Washoe County Medical Examiner's Office conducted an autopsy to determine the cause of death. It was the bullet. The bullet caused the death. Investigators believe that Delong and Fairchild were not acquainted prior to the incident, and the investigation is still ongoing. So if you have any information, give somebody a call. So again, we're told nothing. They're telling us nothing. Like I said, it seems like you would think that if you have, how would you know one shot? You know, unless there's somebody else in the house and they witnessed the thing, then you're just going along with what the guy told you, who's still alive. Well, he shot at me, so I had to shoot at him, and then, you know, I shot faster. Okay, and I guess the other guy got shot, right? He must have got shot somewhere. But if each one just fired one shot, you could see if there's a gunshot in the vehicle, see if there's another gunshot in the house. There's no way to actually be able to prove it one way or another if the guy says it and there's no other witnesses. You can't, disprove that it didn't happen. But you could also check out the gun, check out the revolver, see how many bullets, see how many blank rounds, see how many more spaces there were in it. A 5th generation Nevada rancher. Well, shit. He's been there for 5 generations. Just let him go. Say no more. The other guy just got there. What was he, a drifter? Oh, he was a city guy. He lived in the city. He wasn't a rancher. Well, who gives a damn? This is a 5th generation Nevada rancher. Yeah, okay. I'm a fucking 5th generation rancher myself. If you want to get technical, left hospitalized after a shootout on his ranch near Winnemucca. The Humboldt County Sheriff's Office says at around 9 p.m. Sunday, 23-year-old white male. White male. They won't even say man because he's dead now, so just white male of the, male persuasion, mannish gender on his way onto the property. It says that he made his way onto the property. He was walking, driving. It says he was dead next to a vehicle. So Will Delong is the one that's going to shoot and kill the 23-year-old. And then the identity of the 23-year-old is being withheld pending notification of family. Oh, how nice. Y'all care so much about people's privacy. If you actually truly gave a damn, you would find out the fucking truth. To be able to discern the truth, that is actually a skill that Mary Wollstonecraft says is important. What happened? What didn't happen? I'm sure people will be sympathetic to the thing, but people don't just start shooting at each other for no damn reason. There was something that had happened. There was an argument, a disagreement, a dispute of some kind. You're telling me 2 ass strangers, so you got 5th generation guy, dude pulls up, they just shoot it at each other, dude's dead, the other guy's injured, has to be flown off to the hospital, and no other questions are asked. I think you need to ask a couple more questions there, Kevin Sheridan. Why don't you ask a couple more questions? 23-year-old was killed in the incident while Delong was taken by care flight to Rayvn and is in the intensive care unit, so he might not make it. The identity of the 23-year-old that's going to be withheld, it was at Fairchild, right? So, let's see here. And then they have another article, and they're still withholding the name. Oh, no, they actually, Rayvn Fairchild. So, RIP to Rayvn Fairchild. And for what it's worth, I hope William Delong, survives. At least, if he's the only witness, he's the only person that can at least tell us what had happened, and we can either believe him or not believe him. The Humboldt County Sheriff's Office releasing new information about a shooting near Winnemucca sent a rancher. A rancher? Well, I'm a rancher. Well, then clearly William Delong is in the right. Who is this Rayvn Fairchild? Well, he's not a rancher. That's for damn sure. Sunday night, 8290 Jackson Creek Ranch, northwest of Winnemucca. It's not even in Winnemucca. It's northwest of Winnemucca. What is that, next to the damn Burning Man? Are you sure it's a rancher, or is this a Burning Man freak? They don't like them Burning Man people. No, the Dollar General store lady don't like those Burning Man people. They look down on the Burning Man people. Why? Because you just like looking at the desert sand all day long? I just want to stare at the desert sand. Well, there's a big-ass cool fucking thing happening. I don't like big-ass cool fucking things. I like staring at the desert sand. And then the ranchers also like to take all the fucking water, too. They do flood irrigation. Flood irrigation. So they get all the damn water, and it's a desert for everybody else. Well, maybe he was just asking for a cup of sugar, a cup of water. Maybe he just wanted a damn sandwich. Maybe he was starving. Or maybe he had, William Delong had screwed him over on some cocaine that he had paid, and so he came to get some dues, and then William Delong knew that he owed him money for the cocaine that he had bought. I'm just speculating here, just spitballing. During the struggle, Delong and Fairchild fired a single shot. Maybe they were sleeping with each other's wives, like Helen of Troy. That's what happened with the Trojan War, right? You had Troy and the Greeks, and then Delong was transported to Reno, Las Vegas. Police say at this time they believe neither Delong nor Fairchild knew each other. Wow, what a whole bunch. That's like almost a non-story. Dude drives up, dude shoots dude goes to the hospital. Next, what's on the TV? Who gives a flying fuck, That guy was alive, now he's dead, shit. He's 23 years old, he still had another 50 years to live. Who gives a shit, huh? I'd at least like to know because it seems like the rancher's on the right-hand side, but I at least want to know that the guy came up running his mouth saying he wanted to rob him, something. I want to know something so I can, totally believe that the rancher's in the right.